Dragon Medical Practice Edition using a digital recorder. With Dragon Medical Practice Edition, you can adapt your user profile for use with a digital recorder faster than any previous version of Dragon Medical. Dragon Medical Practice Edition requires only 4 minutes of general training to recognize your voice and adjust to the way that you speak as the program hears your recorded dictation from a digital recorder. This is an amazing improvement from the 15 minutes of general training required by the previous version of Dragon Medical. Of course, additional general training beyond the minimum 4 minutes will help to improve your recognition accuracy. To begin using a digital recorder with Dragon Medical Practice Edition, you need to complete a 4-step process. Add the digital recorder as a new input source. Record your speech into the digital recorder. Transfer your recorded speech to your computer that has Dragon Medical Practice Edition installed. Let Dragon Medical Practice Edition adapt to your recorded voice. Step 1. You need to add the digital recorder as a new input source. In Dragon Medical Practice Edition, there are 2 ways to add a new dictation source. On the Dragon bar, select Profile and Add Audio Source to Current User Profile. Or, on the Dragon bar, select Profile, Open User Profile, then click Source and New. In the New Dictation Source dialog box, expand the Dictation Source drop-down list. There are 4 recorder options available. Recording device plugged into line-in jack. This option can be used if your dictation source is an analog recorder plugged into the line-in jack of your computer. Digital recorder using sound files on disk. This is a good option to use when you have a digital recorder that connects to your computer through a USB port and does not require specific software to be installed. Sony IC recorder using digital voice editor. You may want to choose this option if you are using a Sony digital recorder and you have installed the Sony digital voice editor software on your computer. Pocket PC device used as digital recorder. This option can be used if your dictation source is a Pocket PC, a Microsoft PDA, or Windows mobile-based PDA plugged into your computer through a USB port. I will select digital recorder using sound files on disk and click OK. And you see this message. Recorder training has not yet been successfully completed for this user profile and dictation source. We will give you the opportunity now. The General Training Wizard displays showing the 3 steps necessary to train your user profile to the way your voice sounds when you dictate into a mobile recorder. Record your speech for at least 4 minutes, transfer your recorded speech to your computer, and let Dragon Medical Practice Edition adapt your user profile. In the next window, you can choose the training text you would like to read. There are several selections to choose from. You can view the training text on your computer display as you record your speech, or you can print the text so that you can read the text and record your speech at some other time when you are away from the computer. When you have finished recording for at least 4 minutes, click Next. In this step, you need to transfer the audio file of your recorded speech to your computer. Dragon Medical Practice Edition will recognize the audio file formats of WAV, MP3, WMA, DSS, and DS2. Recognizing the DS2 format is an improvement over the previous version of Dragon Medical. Since Dragon Medical Practice Edition recognizes the file formats of DSS and DS2, you no longer need to install additional software to convert these audio files to WAV format. After you have transferred the audio file of your general training to the computer, click the Browse button to locate the file. Then click Next. In this step, Dragon Medical Practice Edition will verify the recording. It checks the training text title, audio quality, and confirms that at least 4 minutes of recording was completed. If the minimum 4 minutes of training has not been completed, you will see this message. The selected training file doesn't contain enough speech data. Please make sure you have recorded at least 4 minutes of speech. Click Next. And in this step, Dragon Medical Practice Edition will adapt your user profile to the sound of your recorded speech. Click the button Start Adapting. This process may take over an hour to complete, depending on your computer's resources. When the adaptation is complete, you can open the Dragon tutorial or click Finish. Dragon Medical Practice Edition is now ready to transcribe your recorded dictations. On the Dragon bar, select Tools and Transcribe Recording. Or, on the Extras toolbar, select Transcribe. In the Transcribe From dialog box, click the Browse button to locate the audio file of your recorded dictation. The audio file may be transferred to your computer, or Dragon Medical Practice Edition can transcribe the recording directly from the digital recorder. Also, since Dragon Medical Practice Edition can recognize the file formats of DSS and DS2, you do not need to install additional software on your computer to convert these files to the WAV format. Click Transcribe. Transcription will start when you click on another application. And Dragon Medical Practice Edition transcribed the DS2 audio file.